Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. This video will lead us to combine mining, discovering informative knowledge in complex data. In this process, we are going to see how knowledges are gathered from complex data by using data mining techniques. Using data mining tools and services in various business processes is mandatory for companies vying for business in today's competitive marketplace. An enterprise using data mining technique in various circumstances such as heterogeneous data sources and business. So, in that case, the business people who need expected discovered knowledge will use data mining for the knowledge. This is the important thing to develop effective approaches for mining patterns, combining necessary information from multiple relevant business lines. To propose general approach to mining for combined informative patterns, the general approach named as combined mining. Now we are going to see the process flow. First, we select a relational database for our process. After selecting the relational database, we load the relational data set into the database. Then, we are going to select the future based on the FP growth algorithm and a priori algorithm. After selecting the future, we are going to extract the frequent item set from the selected future. After extracting the frequent item, we are going to find the impacts in the selected item set. After detecting the impacts, we are going to remove the data from the data set. Then we are going to implement the pattern selection method for selecting patterns from the data set. In our process, we use two types of pattern selection. The first one is pair pattern and the second one is cluster pattern. The pair pattern will select the items which occurs repeatedly in pair. Also, the cluster pattern will select the items which is considered to be a selected group. Now we are going to see the demo of the whole process. Before running the project, please copy and paste the database folder in the path specified in the Readme file. To start the process, first run title.java. First, we are going to load the relational database into the dataset by clicking the load button, and we have to wait until the message receives. Then we are going to view the loaded dataset by selecting the name of the dataset listed in the combo box. Here we have loaded 4 datasets called demographic data, transactional data, products data and product list. We can select any one of this and we can view. If you want to view the another data, you can select another data and we can click the view button to view the data set. Then we are going to set the futures of the data set. First, we are listing the futures available in the data set. In demographic data, the card selected future is the card ID, and in transaction data, the selected futures are card ID, product code and transaction ID. And the product list, the selected futures is transaction ID. These 3 data set will be combined based on these selected futures. Then we are going to combine these 3 data set based on these futures. After combining the data set, we are going to display the result. Then we are going to implement the FP growth algorithm for future selection. First, we deduct the total transactions available in the data set. Then we are going to calculate the support and confidence value for transactions. Here the support value is 20 and then confidence value is set to be 80. Then we are going to implement the FP growth algorithm based on this support value and confidence value. Here the list of items listed below are the frequent patterns selected from the data set. Then we are going to mine the frequent pattern from the selected data set. Here first we are listing the distinct patterns. Then we are selecting the patterns based on the items available in the transactions. Then we are going to find the impacts available in the data set. First we find the impacts by checking the attribute and values of the attribute. Then we are going to delete these values because the values listed in this area is incorrect. By clicking the delete button, we are going to delete these values from the database. Then we are going to find the redundant data by using entropy. First, we are calculating the entropy for all the items in the data set. Then we are going to view the redundant data. Here, these are the redundant data available in the data set. Then we are going to remove these data from the data set. After finding the impacts and deleting the data, we are going to see the pattern result. First, we are detecting the frequent patterns available in the data set. Then we are going to merge these all patterns. Then we are going to view the pattern results. The patterns are extracted based on some criteria. Here we are used first pattern. Then we are going to view the result of the pattern. In this process, we are implemented 4 types of patterns. The first one is pair pattern and the second one is cluster pattern. The pair pattern will refer to the pattern which occurs repeatedly pairwise. The cluster pattern will refer to us the item set will comes under the same group. Also, we are implementing basic compound pattern. Basic compound patterns is the patterns which must be similar in any some criterion. Here we have selected the basic compound pattern based on the count. Here these patterns is available with count 3 and these patterns will available with count 5. Then we are going to extract the pattern based on positive compound pattern. In this process, the items must be same as in all the transactions. Finally, we are going to show the performance of our process by using the graph. Here we have showed the performance of 4 patterns selected from the data set. Also, we are going to show the pruning result of the data set. Thanks for watching us.